Ooh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we've hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Halt. Ready. Fix. Color. Forward. All uniform personnel, prepare to uncover. Move.
Today, we seek blessings on a task before us. Bless our efforts with clear insight, our deliberations with wisdom, our work with clarity and accuracy, and our decisions with impartiality. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Thank you, Officer Timothy Thulian and the members of the Ceremonial Honor Guard Unit. At this time, I would like to introduce our honored guests and would ask that you please hold your applause until the last guest has been introduced. Melissa R. Hyatt, Chief of the Baltimore County Police Department. Stacy Rogers, Baltimore County Administrative Officer. Julie L. Enzer, Clerk of the Circuit Court for Baltimore County. Colonel Joseph D. Conger, Chief of the Operations Bureau. Colonel Andre K. Davis, Chief of the Criminal Investigations Bureau. Colonel Dennis J. Delp, Chief of the Administrative Services Bureau. Major Daniel L. Kalizak, Executive Officer of the Professional Standards Bureau. Lieutenant David J. Swearin, First Vice President of the Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 4. Detective Heather M. Miley, representing the Association of Baltimore County Women Police Officers. Mrs. Deborah Lubman, representing the Baltimore County Police Foundation. And seated to my right are the Executive Corps members of the Baltimore County Police Department. Please join me in welcoming our dignitaries. At this time, I will turn the program over to the Chief of the Baltimore County Police Department, Melissa R. Hyatt.
Thank you, Captain Cortez, and I just really want to say thank you to our guests that are here, particularly our County Administrative Officer, Stacy Rogers, and Clerk of the Court, Julie Enzer. You never miss these, and we appreciate it. So good evening and welcome to, of course, our two promotees, as well as family, friends, and colleagues that are in the room. To all of our guests that are here, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to celebrate something that's really incredibly meaningful. I also want to take a moment just to recognize the Fairgrounds for letting us use this great space. They are tremendous partners to us in the police department, certainly during the Maryland State Fair, but really throughout the year, like tonight. One of the things that's really special about tonight's ceremony is that it gets to be a little bit less formal and a little bit more personal. And when we look at the significance of events, we don't rate it by the size of the room or the number of people we're promoting. It's about what's going on here tonight. And we are recognizing the hard work and dedication that got the two of you to where you are tonight, and that's incredibly meaningful for all of you. And I feel particularly fortunate that in my almost 3.5 years in this role that I've had the opportunity to get to know both of you, so it makes tonight even more personal for me. And although we are here tonight to celebrate the two of you, we'll get back to you. It's about you, we know. But really, we really want to take a moment to talk about the folks that are behind you. And they've been behind you probably your entire careers. And certainly you wouldn't be where you are right now if it weren't for the strong support of your family, friends, and loved ones. So from all of us in uniforms, just to recognize your families for all they've done. You deserve a round of applause, so thank you. I know without hesitation that both of you have made plenty of sacrifices to prepare, to study, to get to the point that you are tonight sitting in these chairs. And both of you have and will continue to play a significant role in the future of the Baltimore County Police Department. You both know what I know and what all of these men and women in uniform know, which is that we have a police department full of extraordinary, dedicated men and women that are out there every day and every night tirelessly working to keep Baltimore County safe. And as you continue to ascend in leadership, part of our job is to make sure that we take care of them. So that's incredibly important while they're out there keeping our communities safe. Now I promise, even though it's only two of you, and I'm going to say a couple of personal things, this is not a roast, but I do have the opportunity to say a couple of things about each of you, and I want to do that tonight. So Lieutenant, soon to be Captain DeCara, Tony, I know that you understand the complexity of what our roles are in leadership. And from your long time as a patrol supervisor to your most recent responsibility of training and preparing our personnel, you absolutely understand the importance of supporting our people. And as the commander of in-service and firearms training, you spearheaded innovative training concepts as well as continuing to push for us to modernize some of our equipment and technologies to better support our troops, including coming in my boardroom at like 7 a.m. So, thank you for all of that. And I am proud of our entire training team and the work that they do. And, you personally, and I know that Director Flaherty is in here somewhere, there you are, the work that you both have done to lead those efforts is extraordinary. And one of our roles in leadership is making sure that our troops have the tools, the training, and the ability to develop the confidence that they need to be able to protect our communities and to keep themselves and each other safe. And, your dedication to our department goes beyond your day job inside of the walls of the training academy. You also stepped up to run our special response team during what was, without question, one of the most trying periods that we've had. And that's not something that you had to do, it was something you chose to do, so thank you for that. Sergeant, soon to be Lieutenant Casey, Sean, your operational experience when you were a corporal in K-9 was very significant. And the countless times that you and the rest of our K-9 unit were put in critical situations, it's hard to articulate the value and what you've all provided to the department. And I am always proud of the work that our K-9 unit does. And with you in a leadership role there, without question, you had a very important role in their efforts. I know that it can be a challenge to transition from an operational role into another role in the agency, and you did it admirably when you transitioned as a sergeant to the Dundalk Community Outreach, where you absolutely devoted so much energy into furthering our community policing efforts. You've been a fixture at neighborhood events, and it doesn't matter where I go in that part of the county, everyone knows you. But your commitment and your dedication to our profession go beyond, also I could say kind of beyond your day job, what you've had to do. Not everybody might know, but you created the SEAL Games, and that's students engaging athletes in law enforcement. And if you're not aware of what that is, it is an effort that really brings together students, professional athletes, and police officers to build bridges and to increase engagement. And I know that that was a true labor of love for you and that it crushed you this year when you couldn't be there. And it's just a shining example of your dedication to service. Total side note is my personal favorite, as you know, is kickball, even though I probably will never get picked first to be on a team. And I'm still going to track down the guy this year when I was up at the plate that caught my ball and I was out. So when we find him, he's going to the midnight shift. But just extraordinary work. And, you know, I also want to just thank you for the meaningful relationships that you know it's important for us to foster in our neighborhoods in Baltimore County, because that has an impact for everything we do in this profession. And whether it's preventing crime, solving crime, our recruitment efforts, it's all tied together. So it's really important. And a healthy community climate builds trust and brings everyone closer together and keeps all of us, including our own police officers, much safer. I'm proud of both of you guys. Being promoted is a significant moment in your career. This is a really important time for you. It's a milestone for your families also. You have both already demonstrated to everyone in this room your level of dedication and the work that you've done in your previous assignments. So I have no question about the fact that you'll both continue to do that as you move forward into new positions and as you continue to ascend the ranks. So I want to just kind of close by thanking you both for stepping forward in our profession in a time when we need the absolute best and strongest people in leadership roles. And I know, just like the rest of this group over here on your left, that you're never going to forget the fact that our folks, our men and women that are out there every day, are our most valuable resource, and that it is our job not only to value and appreciate them, but for us to remember the sacrifice that they give every day and you know, the impact that has on them and the impact that has on their families. So thank you both. You represent the absolute best of our department. It is an honor to be able to promote you both tonight, and just congratulations and stay safe.
Thank you, Chief Hyatt. I will now turn the program over to the Baltimore County Administrative Officer, Stacy Rogers.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I bring you greetings on behalf of the County Executive, John Olszewski, and also on behalf of Deputy County Administrative Officer Rebecca Young, who was scheduled to be with you this evening but is under the weather. So I have the honor of standing in for both of my colleagues, and it is a true honor for me to join you. I had planned to attend just as a guest, but I'm very, very pleased to bring remarks on behalf of the county executive and also my colleague, Rebecca Young. Chief Hyatt, and to the executives of the Baltimore County Police Department, first and foremost, let me extend our deepest, deepest thanks to you for what you do each and every day. And I say that most sincerely, not just as the county administrative officer, which in this role, my job is to support all of the agencies to ensure that you have what you need and to ensure that Baltimore County government operates efficiently. The police department truly has a special place in my heart because I'm also a resident. I'm also a member of the community, and there's never a time that I have been in the community, whether it's in the local convenience store or whether it's in a traffic situation, or even when I personally was involved in an accident, that a member of the police department has not come and given outstanding service. So I thank you personally on behalf of myself, but also my family, because I feel safe as a resident here in Baltimore County because of each of you. To our colleagues who will be promoted this evening, I want to say congratulations, but not just to you, to your families, because it is something that families are involved in when we have jobs like these. My husband, who was a 35-year public safety and correctional officer, we live our jobs at home and at work. So to the families of Lieutenant Anthony DeCara and also Sergeant Sean Casey, thank you, because we know it's not easy to do these jobs without the support of our families, particularly when we can't be there for the important things that we know that work-life balance sometimes is very difficult. You are each being promoted today because of your exemplary service and dedication to serving the people of Baltimore County. This is one of the finest law enforcement organizations in the nation. You have consistently distinguished yourselves, going above and beyond the call of duty. Your remarkable performance in the line of duty is an inspiration and serves as an example not only to your fellow officers, but to all of us. On behalf of the people of Baltimore County, the county executive, the senior leadership team of Baltimore County government, I want to thank you and your families for your sacrifices and what you do from day to day. Only you and your families know what it takes to get from day to day in doing your jobs. Public service is sometimes a thankless job. The good work that we do collectively sometimes goes unnoticed, but I can say that public service is a noble job. And if it were not for government and for those of us who choose public service, I dare say that our society as we know it, civil society, would be civil unrest. So thank you for making the commitment to be a public servant. This has always been a challenging profession, law enforcement, and it's even more challenging now. You continue to stand up and do life-saving work each and every day, and we are grateful for your commitment to your community. We applaud you. We applaud the way you work together collectively with your fellow officers to serve and protect the people of our county. Together, you will do extraordinary work in your new roles. I am confident of that. Thank you for dedicating your lives to protecting others. We are a better county and a safer county thanks to all that each of you do. So again, on behalf of the county executive, Deputy County Administrative Officer Rebecca Young, and the entire Baltimore County family, all 9,000 of us, thank you and heartfelt congratulations to you and your families. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rogers. Ms. Enzer, please step forward to administer the oath of office. Will the lieutenant being promoted to the rank of captain please rise for the oath of office?
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. And please state your full name.
I, Anthony Joseph DeCara,
Do swear or affirm
do swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
and that I will
and that I will
be faithful
be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland,
to the state of Maryland,
and support
and support
the Constitution
the Constitution
and laws thereof,
and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the rank of captain
execute the rank of captain
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
and laws of this state
and laws of this state
and the values
and the values
of the Baltimore County Police Department.
of the Baltimore County Police Department.
Congratulations.
Lieutenant Anthony J. Takara is promoted to the rank of captain and is assigned to the Police Human Resources section. Pinning his badge will be his wife, Angie Takara. Will a sergeant being promoted to the rank of lieutenant please rise for the oath of office?
Please raise your hand and repeat after me. I, and please state your full name,
I, Sean Patrick Casey,
do swear or affirm
do swear or affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
and that I will
and that I will
be faithful
be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland,
to the state of Maryland,
and support
and support
the Constitution
the Constitution
and laws thereof,
and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the rank of lieutenant
execute the rank of lieutenant
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
and laws of this state
and laws of this state
and the values
and the values
of the Baltimore County Police Department.
of the Baltimore County Police Department.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Enzer. Sergeant Sean P. Casey is promoted to the rank of lieutenant and is assigned to Precinct 8, Parkville. Pinning his badge will be his wife, Lori Casey. Thank you, Chief Hyatt and Mrs. Rogers. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend my personal congratulations to each promotee and wish them the best of luck in their new assignments. I would like to recognize Dwayne Britton and Sarah Lieberman from the Forensic Photography Unit, Mrs. Kathy Wallace from the Chief's Office, Mr. Alex Rever from the Public Affairs Section, and the cadets for their assistance with this ceremony. Finally, I wish to thank the staff of the Timonium Fairgrounds for allowing the department to host our ceremony here. I would also like to remind the promotees and their families that photographs with the chief will be taken here in the front of the room. Refreshments with cake are being served to my right and in the back. At this time, I ask that everyone please rise as I deliver the benediction. We meet to serve our community, to use our resources wisely and well, to represent all members of our community fairly, to make decisions that promote the common good. We recognize our responsibility to the past and the future, and the rights and needs of both individuals and community. As trusted servants, we seek blessings on our deliberations and on our efforts here today. May we act wisely and well. Thank you, everyone, for supporting our department as this reinforces our commitment to serve you and our community. This concludes our promotion ceremony. Enjoy your evening.